Hi everybody. This is one of many videos. Only this is the lo-fi. I don't know what's on my face. Wow. Huh. That's terrible, huh? Sorry. This is the lo-fi version of many cool videos to come. And I'm going to use this knife that I have, that I carry every day, and I like it a lot. It's the Rowan, I forgot the name of it, but one day I'll do a review on this knife, right? But over there by my wife is our knife throwing little kingdom. Huang, go right a little bit. And that's relax and throw knives a lot, because since I was a kid I like to throw knives, and something about it, you gotta try it. And right here, Bobby, yeah, can you grab the other knives in the house? Huang, and so we got some knives. Even though we're missing a knife, we have this Oster knife, which is cool on Amazon. It's a great knife. And we have this knife here. Oh, it's hot in the sun, so I love the sun. Really cool knife too. Do a review on it. Got these 3 German knives, but there's this guy named Adam, and he's also known as the 5-time world champion, and he likes to say, "Hello, you guys." And hello, Adam, you're really cool. We're big fans, and he's helped us learn to throw knives a lot, and he's a great inspiration to my wife and my kids and stuff like that. Well, I don't know, my face looks so bad right now, huh? Sorry. But he is part of this team in Prague, Czechoslovakia, or I don't know, it's a company that he works with called Wulflund. And if you search Wulflund, you can hear this dog here. The dog does not come with a package, right? No. You know. Oh, Huang, so this here is our package. And you know what? I can't turn our video sideways because I already started making it up and down, right? So that's what it is, right? But it's www.wufland.com. And we waited a long time for these knives. And this isn't a really good tripod and the camera and stuff that we're going to be doing all the reviews on. But since I came to the US, I'm not used to really the dollar system yet. And it's hard when you're gone for like so many years and you get used to the new values. And honestly, I bought these, and I don't really buy a lot of stuff for myself. I just try to get what we need to look for gold. And then after I bought these knives, I realized, oh my God, they're so expensive. And for anybody that goes away from a country and comes back or something, or is not really used to the money, sometimes you make a mistake with like the value of things, right? So for a little while I had buyer's remorse. I thought, oh my God, I can't believe I spent so much money on these knives. And like, they are so expensive. I mean, when I bought like one of these, like 40 bucks or something on Amazon, and that's a lot of money for me. And I bought these over a long span of time. So when I bought these here, I don't know, I overdid it, and I thought I was going to cancel it, and I called the guys, and I was quite the jerk, I guess. I said, oh, we don't want to get it, oh, we do want to get it, oh, we don't want to get it, and finally I said, okay, fine, you know, my wife and my kids and myself, we don't do a lot of other things right now besides work and throw knives, and it's something we do like every single day. So, you know, I teach my kids, and we do it as a family. So, okay, I guess we'll have these good knives, and they're, you know, from Tom in Germany, and from Adam and stuff. And so we thought, okay, we'll get. So here's the box. I'm cautious to turn the video sideways because I think it won't switch formats and start working. But Wulflund, it says, "We make history come alive." And if you ever go to their website, they have like replicas, swords, and treasures, what they found in Europe, in like the most awesome kind of shop you've ever seen. Sorry, I was so thirsty. And it's the kind of thing in Prague, Czechoslovakia, what everybody would like. It says manual and documents. Thank you for your order. I lived in Eastern Germany for just 6 years, I guess, and I never got to go to Prague. And Prague's like this old town. From what I see, they just seem to have knife throwing targets everywhere. And pretty cool. But this is awesome. This is craft that is like, Prague's like an everyday Renaissance festival, right? So what are we at in here? Right here we have, I'm doing this with one hand because my son did a magic trick, he disappeared. Right? Oh, this is the sheath. The sheath to everyday carry, what Adam talked about on his channel, and I don't know how it works yet. Bobby.
Yeah?
You want to help me hold the camera?
Okay.
Alright, now here's the deal with the camera. You gotta hold it up and down, alright? Because we can't turn it sideways because we're sort of like that. Alright, so this is a sheath that Adam talked about, and cool. So you can everyday carry. It's very nice. I everyday carry, you know, you can see here I have, I normally carry 2 guns, right? And 2 9mm, and one of them I open carry, and the other one I don't open carry, because Nevada's an open carry state, and you got to be safe, right? And whenever I don't wear my belt, you know, I normally have my everyday carry knife up here. Sorry about that. Got my holster backwards today. So underneath my shirt, you know, so if I need, you know, I got a knife here, but this is on your belt, right? And pretty cool. And I have no idea how to open it, really. It's a different kind of latch. And my belt just broke, actually, so I have no belt, my favorite belt. So it looks like, there we go. So this clicks open up there, and then I assume you pull it. Let's see here. How does that work? Let's see here. I don't want to break it. Kind of strange. It's a strange kind of connection here in the back. Let me see here without looking at directions, because real men don't read direction. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna figure out how to open that later without breaking it. All right. This says manual and documents, and there is no manual and documents in it. Okay. But what do we have here? This is the, what do they call this? The top dog from Wulflund. It is a throwing spear. Honestly, my initial reaction is it looks kind of crude. You see the cut marks right here? It feels greasy, like it was just cut. This is smooth tip, and the way that this is cut here on the edge with these marks right here, and I don't know. I mean, I guess my friend could have made one of these. I'm looking at the mark on the top. The way that the tip is unevenly, not really symmetrical right there. It's not a really big deal, but if you look very carefully, I don't know if it's focusing on there, you can see it's not really symmetrical, perfect. There's more of an arc on the right side than on the left side. It's straight, and we see a couple marks here on the blade. The top is longer, and there's a couple cut marks right here, and the bottom is kind of not polished, a rough steel. It really doesn't look like it took much to make this, as a matter of fact. I guess it goes in the sheath like this. It fits very well. I know that I have a I forget the name of this material. I have a sheath for my gun like this, and I know the guy will custom make these in town. Actually took an extra week or two to get this from Czechoslovakia because they're making the sheath. Don't get me wrong, it's a heavy piece of steel, and I can't wait to go through it. I'm not going to throw it first on the initial review because I want to practice with it before I make a fool out of myself. It looks durable and it looks sturdy, but as you can see, these machine marks right here and no machine marks on the other side. It looks pretty, and these marks on the spine here, it looks kind of crude, and I don't mind using it. I look forward to using it. You can see how it fits in my hand. You can see here, holding my hand like this, and you see how dirty it's making my fingers, like they just got it out of the junkyard, the scrap yard. It's filthy. Yeah, so I'm a little bit, that doesn't mean it's not going to be a good knife to throw, and it's from Adam. I look forward to throwing it, but it's a little bit unrefined and dirty, like scrapyard, and just came out of the shop. I guess they're in a hurry to make these. My friend makes knives. He's cut it himself. I think he could have cut the same thing. I'm not trying to pass a negative judgment. Is it worth I think I paid $180 or something. You have to check the price with the sheath. Looks pretty basic. I can't wait to try throwing it, but it's definitely not like your finest silverware or something. And it's really got to be cleaned because this is my hands from just touching that knife. It's really filthy. Okay, let's look in here what we have here. We have inside here. This is the leather holster for going on my belt. When I'm throwing and practicing with my kids, and we're missing one of our little knives over there, but it's made to hold these knives, and it's why this sheath holds one knife, this sheath holds many. And I'm really happy to get this because I have a lot of knives to hold. As you know, I'm back there throwing with my kids and my wife, and this will be great to put on her belt, and I can't wait. That's cool. And this is removable too. And now this is, in comparison to my first impression from the top dog here. This is great. I mean, I'm not saying this isn't great. This is cool, like a medieval. I got this out of my shop, some extra metal, and I made it in about an hour. I'm not saying that they did it. I'm not knocking the quality. But this is cool. This is looks like good leather. It's a great color. It's got a name in it. Hemeth or something in the back. Brass buttons. You could adjust the belt size right here. I can't wait. I know this is going to be really useful. This will be for everyday carry. And it looks sturdy and tough, and I really can't complain. Even with the marks and the little bit oddness what it has in it. And this is something that I'm not going to be walking around with every day. This is something that when I go out to practice, or maybe when we're in the desert practicing or whatever, that I'll carry. Awesome. And you can see here it's got grooves for other knives. Now let's see what else we have in here. All right, now this is much nicer package than the Top Dog was, right? And these are more expensive. I don't know if this looks the same as the picture online. This is cool. Look at this here. Look at the detail on this here. Can you see the detail on this here? I'm going to put it down and zoom in on it. Wow, this is beautiful. This, compared to the Top Dog, shows much more detail and much more effort. Wow, look at that. You can see they're about the same size, a little bit. Top Dog's a little bit bigger. They're handle weighted heavy, so I like that. I want to go down there and throw it right now, but I'm gonna do the review finish and we'll do some practice throws. And you have to forgive me the name of this. I'll get the names here in a little bit. We'll look up the names in the catalog. But this is great. It's not dirty. In fact, it's been oiled. And looks like they did a lot of hard work on the sides and the tip. And I could tell this steel here just before I even throw it. Feels like that heavy duty carbon steel. And I think this is for Adam Seedlin, the champion thrower. The quality is really nice. This feels, when I hold this, I mean, this feels good. This has got, you can see it's got a different edge right here, and this is a straight edge like the Oster style knife. Like you can see, here's the Oster with the straight back for those that like that, and then this is the curve and this is the curve. So it gives you two ways to throw this knife, whereas this one is asymmetrical, and they're both curved on the end, so it's a different design. This one, I don't know, this one's lighter than this one. I don't know, this one feels wider in the handle, and wow, this one feels great. I can't wait to go down there and try this one out too. They both feel good, but this one feels a little bit more comfortable. I don't have a everyday carry sheath for this, which is too bad because I don't think it's gonna fit. What does fit in there? Not too bad. I guess the sheath would work with this knife. Wow, that is beautiful, and that is a lot of work, and you could tell a lot of effort was put in that compared to the Top Dog. I'm not saying the Top Dog didn't have effort, but that, of course, they're way different prices too. And what do we have in here? You have to forgive me. I don't know the names off the top of my head. We're gonna get the names here in a second. Oh wow, this is definitely not the one that I ordered. I don't think. Huh. I feel like this is not the design that I ordered. This, I feel like, was, and this was not. This is the Tom Tom one that's more this is feels different than this. Wider in the handle and near on top. It's also beautiful. This feels like it's less dense than this. I don't know if it's the same metal or what. Honestly, this one feels, if I had to say, of much higher quality than this one. I'm not saying this is bad, but this feels much lighter. And from the top of my head, it looks like a way different design than what was on their website, which I'm going to check into in a second, and I'll update the review. It's got a cool compass on one side, and on the other side, it's got a little knife here, and I'll put these down. It's longer, and it's really more fat in your palm, and interesting. Maybe this will be good for scamp, better for scamp. I'm not sure, but it's cool, but it doesn't have the quality feel what this one does. Maybe, I don't know. It's just a little bit of a difference. And then, of course, the blade, you can see here, it's more rigid, more etched here, and this one kind of fades in there like this was stamped or something. Different. So, okay, let's see here. Let me see if I can find the name of these for you. Okay, so they make these knives for Netflix and Warhorse and all these ones here. And this is the catalog that came with it. Let's see if we can find the knives that we just got in this catalog here. Let's see here. Let me see here. Tells about their shop in Wulflund, and I have some thank you sticker or something. Some stickers. Lots of stickers. And no information about the knife, or no receipts. No detail at all. Really, let me see if there's anything in the back. Okay. So we're gonna do this in a part 1 and part 2 video, because I'm not gonna cut the video. There's nothing in here. It says manual and documents. Okay, so there's nothing in there. Let's put these out on the table here, so you can have an idea what they look like together. Pong, you creep on what dinner, ma? You're quiet, dinner. So let's see here. We're gonna pause the video real quick.